This is for anybody who's using selectproperties.tenerife.com to publicize their properties. If you're an owner, you can advertise your property for free. If you're an estate agent, you can also advertise your properties through the website, either using selectpropertiestenerife.com, or alternatively, we can publicize your properties for you through our various Facebook groups. Just to give you an idea of the possible reach of one of the properties, if we publicise a post into Tenerife Flog It, for example, that post will reach around 8 to 10,000 people per month. But the first thing you're going to need to do is create an account. So the first thing here is, as you can see, register. So we register an account. And I'm just going to register an account for one of our agents here. Copy that. You can't have any spaces in a username, so do that as well. And give them a password, and we'll need their email address as well, of course, to register the account. And that's the account registered. Now, one thing that will happen is the email address used will receive a confirmation email. It's possible it goes into spam, just check there as well, and you have to click a link in that email address or that email that you receive so that you can actually log into the website and start posting properties. And we've just activated that account for the client. So what we're going to do now is just log in. Put the username in and the password and log in. And that's it, we're in the system. And you'll see here straight away on the right hand side we have My Properties. If I click My Properties, it would list all the properties that that agent has. Of course there aren't any because we haven't posted any yet. So we're going to add a property. And there are some fields that are required and some that are not required. You'll see there's an asterisk next to fields that are required because there's a lot of information to put in, and quite often you won't have all that information available straight away. So what we do is we say, let's just put in the basic information first. And I'm just going to put that in. I think this apartment is in Las Rosas. And the category is a required category, so we'll put that in as well. Price isn't required. If you don't put a price in, it just says call for price, but we're going to put one in because we have the price. And that's in euros, and say per month. And I think those are the only required fields at this stage. Oh no, we've got a few more, so let's put those in there. And Santa Cruz. And we haven't got Las Rosas, but we do have Las Galletas, which isn't near enough. And for the region, I always put, that makes life a little bit easier, and show address. Now the map should update when I save, but there's a couple of other required fields first. We need a small description, so I'm going to put a small description in here that was provided on the Facebook post, and the type is required, so there we go. And you'll see because I've selected rent, there's some other information we can put in as well, but we don't need to put all that in right now. Click save. Once we've put those fields in, it will save the property, but you'll see it's not approved and it's not published yet. We approve and we publish the property in the back end. What we're going to do now, while we're waiting for the property to be approved and published, is just add some other information. Continue to edit the property. I can't edit the property because it hasn't been approved, so I'm going to do that in the back end now. So now if I click my properties, you'll see the property is here. I can publish it myself, but unfortunately I can't approve it. That needs to be done by an administrator. So I just logged into the back end as the administrator to approve that property for the user, and you'll see here now it's approved. So what I want to do is edit the property. So I'm going to go in and edit, and one of the things that really helps is photos. So I'm going to add some photos now. There we go. I can only select one photo at a time with this option, so I can add another photo, and you get the idea. We just go through and we add as many photos as we want. I think the maximum is up to 10 photographs. So I'm just going to go up to the top now and save. And that property has been saved. And then the next thing I want to do is just have a look on the website to see if the property is visible because it's been approved and published. Go to the website, and there we go. The property's on the website. But there are quite a few fields that need filling out here, so we're going to do those now, and I'm going to walk through each one. So we filled out all the basic fields that were required, such as the title, the category, etc., the price, and we've got some more information in there. So we've got a rough location. And then we need to go on to the details tab. So you'll see here that we've got a short description. We've also got a long description. If it's a large property and you want to put some more information in there, you can do that. In fact, I'm just going to copy the short description and put that into the long description as well, because those two things appear on different pages on the website. You'll see here number of rooms. So I would imagine it would be 3 rooms because there would be 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom. Get that to scroll down. There we go. And then just type in lounge for living area. Parking, I would imagine there isn't any, or it will be on street. The business information is really if you're selling a business. Energy and climate is only for properties that are being sold. And here we have type and extra fields. So you see if we have any kind of cooling, we can put that in there as well. We can put the construction of the property. We can actually put a lot of information in here. You'll see here we have technical information for optimization, and you'll see also we have convenience, so you can put things in here like what type of general amenities are available, if there's satellite or internet, that kind of thing, what appliances are available, and what's in the local neighbourhood. So you'll see, for example, I could put a tick in the box that says town centre and say 5 minutes by car, or hospital 15 minutes by car. And I know there's a very good coffee shop just 5 minutes walk away. And then we have the photos page, which we've already looked at. So if I save that now, That property is now saved with all the changes. Go back to the page with the property on. Refresh that page. And you'll see we can even switch the currency if we want to. And we have the features there, so it'll tell us a little bit about the local area. The description, again, it's just taken from the description that we put in, a short and a long description. My suggestion would be to put a much longer description in. It helps with optimization. I hope that helps. If you need anything else, just get in touch. Something we find as well that always helps with helping people find a property is the location. And although the address lookup system is quite good, the best way of doing this is by using the map at the bottom of the location page or the general details page. So I'm going to zoom in on that, and I'm going to change the location of this property. It doesn't have to be exact, that's good enough, I guess. And then just go up and click save. So now when somebody looks at the property, just refresh that page, you'll see here we've got the images, they pop open, and we've got the map, and we can just zoom in on that, and we can even have a look at Street View, which is handy. Hopefully that's of use to you. If you've got any problems or you need any help, just get in touch.